What's up? So I thought in honor of launching the RimWorld rocket, we will launch some more rockets in Kerbal Space Program. Something different, you know. Let's see. Good morning. Settings menu. Okay. So again, I have not played this game in years. And this is Kerbal Space Program 1. I was thinking we would just do like a, you know, new run. We'll do a career mode because I like the restrictions. Let's see. This one's yellow enough, right? And we'll do normal. We'll start. Jeez, the background noise is always so loud. Let me see if I can turn that. Where are the settings? There we go. Alright, looks good. Things look good. There's nothing in the top right. At least yet, so. Okay, cool. Thanks, got it. So we need, so here's our research, right? Okay, that's started. We need, what's our science contracts? Oop. Here we go. Let's see, gather scientific data from Kerbal. Briefing at Kerbal World First Record Keeping Society. We need brave Kerbals with the right stuff to help achieve our dreams. We still have unchecked items from our list of records to break and would like to change that. It's time for you to take another step in advancing the frontier. Give us a quick crew report before launching. It's fine if the lights are on and the control panel is flashing. Just give it a swift kick. Alright. This one's launching the first vessel. We'll accept that. I think we can accept 2. Yep. Oop. Clicked out of the game. Okay, here we go. So we just need to put a vessel out there. Got it. So I think just like this. But obviously we will stick some rocket on it. If we have... The music's not too loud. I feel like the music is wild in this game. Like it's so loud. Here, wait, hold on. I have it turned down a lot, but I feel like it's blasting my ears off. Here, I'm gonna put master down a little bit for me. There we go. Okay, do we have... These are new. Again, it's been a while since I played this game, so we'll put a parachute. We have a little solid fuel booster there. What else do we have? I feel like these cause more trouble than they're worth. Okay, we'll put 3. See, that doesn't look right. Alright, that's fine. Get a little science goo pack, maybe. Yeah, so the idea of this game is just launch rockets, do science, get contracts for money. like we have $28,000. This rocket is only 2,000. So let's call this the CC Mark 1. All right, let's launch this bad boy. Wait, do we have anyone in it? I think you do that afterwards. I hear crew. Okay, Jebediah Kerman is in the crew. And it looks like he's kitted with a parachute, I think. Do we even need this? Can we just toss this? Alright. Oh, what the hell? Okay, some of this environment's a little bit new. I think we're fine. Let's launch this boy. So I think the first contract is to just get a crew report. Give me 1 second here. Oops. Alright. We're gonna get a... Oh my gosh. The launch pad is... Okay, this is our launch pad. I don't remember the launch pad being like this. I know, well, I know that this was like the runway. I don't know, let's see. Okay, ooh, okay. We're in the cockpit. How do we get out of this? Oh dear. Okay, V, naturally. All right, can we get a crew report from you? Like right click, here we go. Crew report, there it is. All right, we're here, reporting in at the runway. Good thing there's not a lot of air traffic because I don't think we ever got clearance from the tower to be here. Let's transmit this because it's the equal amount of science to transmit or keep. Okay, great. And then let's so this is the throttle, right? Well, I guess it's a solid fuel booster, so there is no throttling. So we'll just launch this bad boy. Trying to keep it at least upright. There we go. Just a little rocket out there. Nothing crazy. We're not expecting to be in orbit. We'll do another crew report from the air. Ooh, I thought we sent that crew report. Okay, no usable comms. Gotcha. We'll take a crew report from here, and then we'll put something out, and then get a new crew report. Although this is it looks the same. Oh, this is the review. Okay, let's see. Keep that crew report. Yes, let's overwrite. Yeah, this is worth more science, so we'll keep this one. And we'll deploy the chute. Be a little early for that, but it's fine. You should be okay. Here, I forgot how to speed up time. Okay, there's the time warp. Yes, sometimes if you do this time warp a little bit, it messes with the physics, at least in this game. And this game doesn't look as nice as I thought it did. I guess it doesn't matter, you know. All right. Hopefully this deploys. Oh, phew, okay. A little bit close for comfort there. But Jebediah is just fine. Oh, and I forgot we had this goo. Okay, we'll keep that too. And then where's the recover vessel? Here we go. Let's see. Maybe just go back to the Space Center. Oh, my game crashed. I think. Yep, it crashed. Alright, we'll try again. Come on. This game takes a while to load into, so. But yeah, it's been a couple years, and I've been avoiding KSP 2 just because the reviews are really bad. Didn't seem like much improvement. I haven't seen much of it, but I don't know, I trust people. Plus, like, this game, I don't know, feels complete. I don't know what a 2 would necessarily add. I wish they did just like update this game. And I've also heard that like the dev team on that game is all, you know, I forget what the story is with that whole dev team and who bought the studio and stuff like that. Let's try and resume save here. Let's see. Yeah, so the last time I played, it looks like, from these saves. It doesn't say. Oh well. Alright, we'll load it was this guy right here, right? No flights in part year 1, day 1, 34 minutes. Is there an autosave? Alright, I think this is the one. Here we go. If we have to restart, I mean, it's not that bad. There's one little ship, right? Okay, he's still out there. Let's recover this. There we go. So we picked him up. We got a crew report over Kerbin's water for 3.5 science, mystery goo observation from Kerbin's water for 4 science, and recovery of the vessel that survived a flight for 5 science. So we got 25 science. We earned 12.5 science and got 25 science total. And Jebediah earned some XP for that flight. So let's see. Let's take a look at our contracts. Okay, we completed our contract. So we did the science data from Kerbin, and we launched our first vessel. So we have a bunch of new contracts now. Let's see. Let's take a look. Before we do any more contracts, we should be able to... Okay, R&D. So we can unlock a bunch of different stuff now. I guess we could have unlocked this before. Like decouplers, thermometers, the communications, let's do, because that's important. Do some more basic rocketry. And we have 15 to spend. Okay, we can do the more advanced survivability. Let's take a look. I mean, you can get away a lot with the this little parachute. So let's hang on to our science. Maybe we can unlock something else. So we'll go back to the hangar here. That out there. Let's see, what do we got? Put that on there. We gotta make sure we put a comms thing there. I just kind of stick it on to the side, usually. And then now we should have some like liquid fuel, right? Solid fuel. No. Oh yes, liquid fuel. Okay, here we go. So, I mean, the idea is you put like, you know, a liquid fuel thing and a little thing like this. But I think our current booster situation is not that great. So we'll just continue to use solid fuel. And then I forgot to forgot to get what's it called? Contracts. So let's take a look. I always forget which building it is. I think it's the mission control. Yes. So we want to escape the atmosphere. Obviously, that's a good one. We have all these like testing though. Protective focus. These ones are like. These ones are better if you like flying. You know, because it's like specific spot in elevation or altitude, I guess. But I like, you know, these goal achieving ones. We have tons of cash, so I mean, let's just try to get into orbit. We can collect science on the way, or at least get out of the atmosphere. We'll wait for the orbit one. Is there any other one that we can do quickly? Solid fuel booster in flight. Yeah, the hammer. I think we have that on our ship, so let's just pick that up. So I think you get bonus cash and science and stuff. So this is the hammer. So we'll do a test in flight. We'll put some of these bad boys on it. We will put. We got the comms on there. We'll put a couple goos. Like so. And actually, doing the smart thing is putting the. Do we have a decoupler? There we go. So we do have a decoupler, so we can do that, so that we're not dragging the solid fuel booster the entire time with the parachute. It's a little bit safer there. Okay, this is kind of like riding the edge. It's fine. Yeah, these fins are a little crooked. I think there's like a pixel that I'm trying to get at. Maybe just that. I think that looks better. I want two of these. All right. And then we have a couple. We have the thermometer. We'll do one of these, right? Hey Cinder, good morning. Doing well. Did you get addicted to launching rockets yesterday? Is that why you're playing this game now? Yeah, I felt like it was to honor the rocket launch from yesterday. That on the side. Okay, we have the parachute. Just clicking through to make sure that we're using everything that we can. Okay. I think this is good. Our crew, Jebediah here. I don't know what this switch editor is. Okay. We'll save this. We'll launch it. We'll take a couple of launch pad readings here. Okay. I don't know why I launched over at the runway last time. At least now we're on the actual launch pad. Wonder if it was just because the way I built my ship. I don't know. Let's log the temperature at the launch pad here. We'll send this, I think. Let's see, what are our contracts? Okay, escape the atmosphere and then test the hammer at 35 to 38,000 meters. And at a certain speed. Okay, hopefully we can achieve that. We'll hang on to that for now. We'll observe this. We'll hang on to this. We have another one back here. Do we have a different crew report? We'll maybe transmit. Well, actually, I don't know if we can actually transmit this. I think we need battery to do that, which I don't know if we do have. Here, let's try. Okay, we did. Good. So we can take another crew report in space. And let's oh, what's our staging situation? Yeah, okay, that would be bad because I think the rocket and the the parachute are on the same stage. So I want the parachute to come after this decoupling. All right, let's turn on SAS here. And then let's launch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wait, what? Do we accidentally decouple? Yeah. Oh, we deployed. Okay, so it's not 0, 1, 2. It's 2, 1, 0. So it goes in the opposite order. Let's back out because I don't want to launch this now that the parachute has been deployed. Okay. There's got to be a recover vessel from like here, right? Pretty sure. We'll go back to Space Center and we'll recover it, get our parts back. There we go. And okay, we got the science from the launch pad too, so not the end of the world. We recovered all the parts. And of course, Jebediah is safe. Alright, let's go here. Let's just reorganize this. Gotta add a new one here. So now it's... Ugh. Okay, it's engine, decouple, then parachute. We'll save that. We'll launch it. Let's see if this yeah, so now that we've reported this goo at the launch pad, it's not worth as much. Let's see, log temperature. Yeah, this is worth 0 now. So we're good with some of the science at the bait, like the launch pad. Yeah, again, same with the crew report. So that's actually fine that we recovered that. So now we should be able to SAS on. Launch. Let's do a goo report while flying. Yeah, that's worth a lot of science. Can we do a temperature? Yep, we'll log that. So a contract is for 35,000. We are flying. We're hitting 1,000 meters per second. Things are getting a little spicy up here. Okay, good. Engines off. Let's log this temperature. Oh, let's do a goo at this height. Let's see if this is any different. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Oh, look, the Luna, is that Luna? Yeah, there's 2 moons on Kerbal here. Ooh, shoot. 35,000 to 38,000. Of course, we're a bit higher than that now. I forget what the atmosphere barrier is. Of course, we just went like straight up into space. Or up in the sky, I guess. Does it 70,000? Are we gonna hit it? Yes, we are. Okay, we've escaped the atmosphere. We're in space technically. So this is our flight trajectory here. So we're gonna peak at, can't tell, probably something like 100,000. So probably this goo reading is worth more. Let's take a new goo reading. Yeah, 10 science. Okay. And let's review this data. Flying over Kerbal shores. Let's reset that as well and log the temperature from space. 8 science. Okay, great. And then of course we'll do a crew report. We'll keep that. All right. And then hopefully on the way back down, we'll get a test on this booster here, so we can complete that contract. So we've completed the Escape the Atmosphere contract. All right, let's speed things up here. Okay, we hit the top of our trajectory and we're now descending back to Kerbin. We got to catch it in this 3,000 meter window. So we'll have to slow things down when we get there. Okay, we've re-entered the atmosphere. So things are gonna get spicy again. Okay, we're close to the test window. And we're going way too fast for this anyway. Okay, yeah, we have to go 180 to 270 meters per second at this altitude. Okay, this is going to be a bit of a different test, I assume. Okay, let's keep the booster here to slow us down a little bit. Oh shoot. Okay, well. All right. I chucked it. We decoupled. And then we'll deploy the chute when it's safe to do so, which is, I guess, now. But let's descend a little bit further. All right, hopefully this chute works. There it goes. All right, very good. Booster crashed somewhere behind us. Just chuck it in the nearby neighborhood. Boom. Okay, we're done. Forget, there's gotta be like a recover vessel from here, right? I swear I remember that. Oh well, we'll find it. We'll find it eventually. It'll show itself to us. Let's go back to the Space Center for now. We should be able to see him on this view. There he is. We'll recover this. Okay, we got a bunch of science for that. 40 science earned from that. So we got the crew report in space near Kerbin. We got the mystery goo observation in space near Kerbin. Mystery goo observation from Kerbin upper atmosphere. Temperature scan in space, and then recovery of the vessel after a suborbital flight. And we recovered most of the parts except for the booster. Okay, perfect. Let's look at the contracts again. Oh, before we do that, actually, let's look at the research and development. So now we should have some more advanced parts. This is like a really big, solid booster here. There's more. We can get the heat shield. That might be smart to do. Basic science, so we can boost our science. We have 60 science left to spend. Nose cone. Oh, these radial decouplers will be helpful. And then let's just do general rocketry. We'll continue up kind of just like all the research going forward. Okay, now we can build a little bit more advanced rocket. How does the tech tree look? Is it big? It is. Yeah, let's go back. It's pretty big. Here we go. So yeah, it definitely goes far. Like 1,000 sciences for some of these stuff. And more or less it's just unlocking more advanced parts so you can build, you know, bigger, more advanced ships. I've probably gotten like halfway, you know, because again, like if we look at the tracking station here, So like here's Earth or Kerbin in this game, and we're on this little spot here. Looks like there's a couple, you know, other locations on the map. But then if you zoom out, here is the moon. So this is like the moon version of Kerbin. And then there's Minmus, which is like a smaller moon. And if I zoom in, you can take a look. So like there's Minmus, here's the moon. And then you zoom out further. And then there's these other planets. So there's Moho, there's Eve, which is like, and they have their own moons. Oh man, looked great. Kind of interesting game. I've heard about it, but never really checked into it. It's you know, it's an acquired taste, I would say, but I definitely enjoy it. Like, you know, Duna here is, it's like the Mars version in this game, and it has its own moon. I think I've been to Eve. I've been to Duna. I don't know if I've been to Drez. I've been to Jewel. And then Elu is like the Pluto. It's like really small, kind of icy, all the way out here. Super far away. And then what's interesting in this game too is that there's asteroids or meteors and stuff. So like nearby the planet, you can actually scan for asteroids, and you can land on those. That's pretty challenging, but you can also push them around and redirect them and stuff. It's a pretty complex game for sure. Okay, let's build our advanced. Sounds late gamey. Yeah, it more or less is. So you need to like upgrade your tracker stuff. I mean, there's a couple different, you know, this is like the career mode where you do like contracts and stuff. You build up from the bottom, but there's here, let me see actually. Here, we'll save this. We'll leave for now. Let me take a look at one of my saved games to see how let's see how far I've been. Gonna walk the dog. All right. Catch you later if you're still alive. Yes. I'll probably go to my normal, you know, 3 hours. So another 2 hours, 15 minutes. But enjoy the walk. Hopefully the weather's nice over there. So like, let's see. It must have reset. Year 10? I mean, this one's pretty far. Reputation 40. Let's take a gander at what this is up to, this save file. Oh, forgot that there's like a day-night cycle. Let's look at the scanning. So like, you know, I have, what is this? I have something orbiting the moon here. Let's take a look. So yeah, I don't know. I have Jebediah currently orbiting the moon out here. See if we can see. We're on the dark side. But like zoom out. You know, flying against the moon. He's probably stranded here because we have like no fuel. Definitely not enough to get back. So we'll go back to the tracking station. Do I have anyone outside of the system? Yeah, so like there's these unknown objects that are asteroids. I have a satellite here, looks like. Ooh. Ooh, I have an encounter with Duna on this guy. Okay, so a little like, you know, satellite situation here. Go back to the tracking station. I wonder. So yeah, there's an encounter here. And apparently I have a planned maneuver in this last save game. looks like I'm coming really close. 30, oh well, 30 million meters, maybe not that close. But yeah, so like it's a, let's see, do I have anything else? Orbiting Duna. Oh, I have something orbiting Duna, looks like. Oh yeah, okay. So I already have something in Duna's orbit. And I have something landed at Duna. Let's take a look. Okay, so surface of Duna here. Super exciting. Got some goo canisters in here. So yeah, like 80 science. So I mean, but this is not going back anywhere. So yeah, you know, I have a little bit of experience with the game. Getting to some other planets. I know that I've in like other saves, probably on earlier computers, because this game's pretty old. I've done some pretty extensive stuff. In the meantime, we'll go back to our humble beginnings here on this new save. All right, and we gotta build a new one now that we've unlocked a couple things. We'll do this. Do the decoupler here. Okay, we have the service bay actually, which is nice because you can, oops, you can put some of the science experiment stuff in here. So like it opens up. Let's see. So landing struts for when we eventually do land on stuff. Make sure we get the communications stuff here. We'll put one. Can we rotate this? There we go. Just keep it more streamlined there. Okay, we'll put this heat shield actually. So I forget. So heat shield will come, oops, here, just in case we go really far, and we'll put the decoupler here so that the heat shield blocks the atmospheric friction upon re-entry. We'll put a couple goo canisters in here. The goo canisters are really good for like early science. I just put a trio in there. We'll put a trio of these in here too, like so, and then maybe a couple of thermometers on the outside. So this is like kitted out with our science stuff, so we can probably close that now. And then we can work on, it might be a good idea, and this could probably, we'll have to see if this is still good enough to carry all this stuff. Again, I'm not a scientist, so I don't know how many G's this will create with all this stuff in it. Let's see what else we got. So now we can do like the main fuselage and whatnot down here. So good idea is to get like some liquid fuel so you can control the throttle and stuff after you've gone into like a specific trajectory and speed, because you don't want to go too fast, because then you're working against yourself with the atmosphere. So I wonder if like we just build like a tall boy here, something like that. Again, it's been a while since I played this game, so you're gonna have to bear with me while we run some tests. The 3 has been working for us, although it's a little awkward to put these 3 on there. Oops. Trying to determine, that looks They look a little crooked. Wonder if there's a, here, can we toggle snap? Okay, there we go. It's the toggling the snap that's gonna help, I think. That looks symmetrical. Alright. We'll do this, and then I think the, oh, which engine did I put on? Because that's important, because some of them allowed for, what's it called? You can kind of move them around and guide it. The swivel is probably the one that does that. Vectoring. So this one allows for vectoring. We'll do this. We'll save this. This is the Mark III. Save this, and then I forget if we did contracts, right? We'll go back and look at the contracts. Okay, we still have this one for flight above Kerbin. It's a little bit more difficult than I expected. Let's just go for the orbit. All these ones are, most of the contracts are very tedious in this game. I just go for the big ones. Big groundbreaking ones like orbiting, launching into space, landing on the moon, things like that. So I think we're good here. So we got a big tall rocket. Might fall over, might do some flips. That's a pretty common thing for me is doing some flips up in the air. We'll make adjustments though. So we're here for learning. So we launched this guy. Oh, you know what? Classic, need a decoupler here. So we'll launch this guy. We will decouple and turn on the liquid engine here. And then once that's done, we'll decouple here. Is this, do I have two decouplers? Is that what's going on here? No. Where's this guy? Alright. Hopefully don't have like, it looks like we have, wait, hold on. Wait, is that it? Okay, it's inside. There we go. I was like, what the hell is going on? Okay, wait. So can we get this off? There we go. So we had a decoupler inside the science thing here. Can I flip this? There we go. So let's get our goo canisters inside. Put these pressure readers inside. Rotate them so they appear at the top. Between the goo canisters, we'll get rid of this decoupler. We'll put the ablator down. We'll close this. Then the decoupler, then the rest of the ship. So now it's the solid rocket booster. We decouple and turn on the liquid fuel engine at the same time. We decouple and then parachutes final. Save. Launch. Alright. Turn on SAS. Stabilizing. Do we get a new crew report? No. I think we can open this up. We can take one of these pressure readings. We'll keep that because we intend to land back here. Okay. And then let's put a little throttle just so when we decouple and activate the liquid engine, we don't just like float. We actually have some boost. And then let's try this thing. Alright, we did get liftoff, which is great. So that booster is it's strong enough to lift everything on top. We'll get a little bit of angle here. So we're not going straight up. We'll put it towards the ocean. See, we're still going like pretty fast. So like we could probably slow things. Okay, here we go. Here's the flipping, right? I thought we'd be a little bit further into space, or into the atmosphere. So we should really get some wings and stuff. We'll try and speed up to, yeah, fix it, counteract it. So we're a little more horizontal than I wanted. So the idea, I think like 300 is the sweet spot. 300 meters per second while you're in the atmosphere. If I've watched enough Scott Manley videos back in the day. Again, trying to work on just like an angle. So like we're pretty fast still. So it's just trying to keep altitude, climbing. So we're at 15. So I think it was like 70,000 is out of the atmosphere. So we can slow things down. We need to go higher though. We're starting to lose a little bit of altitude. Of course, we'll probably not have enough to enter orbit. It was not the most efficient launch, I'll admit, especially with that flipping. That's not really gonna get you too far. Let's do some I think we can do some science here. Observe some goo. I will keep that. It's cheap. It's not a lot of science, but we'll take a look at it. Can we do a crew report? Okay, we got a new crew report there. Temperature? Yeah, we'll log that temperature and we'll close this. Okay, we're out of fuel. So not the most exciting, exhilarating launch. We'll just land eventually in the water there. We might be able to do some science too in the water. Does gravity get weaker as you increase in altitude? Thrust get easier as you lose mass? Yes. All of that is played into this game. So I think we can just dump this. Okay, we dumped that. Classic scientists, we just throw our trash into the sea there. Hey, Kel. Good morning. How are you? Can we acquire complete? Morning, same old, same old. Good. Let's take a look. Do we have anything? Sometimes you get into different zones and you get different science stuff. Okay, I think this is on the other temperature reading, so we're good. Hey, Kangaroo. Good morning. How are you? Close that for safekeeping. All right, we'll speed things up as we descend back to Kerbal. And we'll try again. We'll design a better rocket to get us into space. I think we need more fuel. That engine is pretty strong apparently, so we should be able to, you know, add some more fuel. Of course, like Kill said, we gotta be a little bit careful about how much fuel we add because then it's harder for the rocket to work. Okay, we can deploy this now. Let's see, is there a crew report? No, we'll keep the crew report. We'll slow things down as we hit the water because, again, the physics are a little bit wonky in this game, and if you have it sped up too much, it'll kind of might screw us. Okay, we'll do some more science while we're floating above the water here. Log pressure data. Okay, right above the water. And we'll descend into the water. There we go. We get a new pressure reading. Okay, good. Okay, just making sure that we're doing all the science. Okay, we have a crew report. So let's wait, let's review the crew report. Okay, good. Let's keep that. And we're good. I swear there was an option to recover the vessel from like here, but I guess not. Go to the tracking station and pick it up. Here we go. Cover. Yes, we'll bring him home. All right, another 44 science, so Pretty successful mission there. Let's go back. Let's leave this facility. And we will go to mission control. No. Okay, we're still working on the current contracts. R&D. Okay, we have more advanced rocket stuff. I know, it does look a lot like Africa, doesn't it? It does. It's like, you know, kind of Europe, but then and even kind of Asia. It kind of looks like just like a weird Earth. I mean, obviously this does not look anything like, you know, the Western Hemisphere, but this looks interestingly like the Eastern. You even got like India here with like some of the mountains here, and then like Southeast Asia. So, yeah. No, it's definitely interesting. Even this kind of looks like Antarctica. Yeah, I've always noticed that too. All right, back to building ships. So again, we kind of lost stability, but that was because of our speed, more or less. So I'm not gonna stick fins on this guy. Let's increase the amount of fuel that we have. I have 2 of these guys. Could probably just tack on more. So again, you gotta be careful with weight too. If you put too much weight up here, like it even, there's like, here it is, center of mass overlay, and then center of thrust. So I forget what the deal is with that. So like if we go back to our original design here, what does this look like? So I think thrust and mass, you still want it behind, but not too far, because then I think things get a little weird. But you definitely don't want it behind. I'm pretty sure. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not a rocket scientist. Like this, that looks fine. This might be a little too far. I don't know. We'll check it out though. Did we? Wait, hold on. Let's not save that. Let's go back to R&D and see what Okay, we have advanced rocketry. What is this? Starshot 8. I don't even know what this stuff is. I feel like these 2 things were not in the game when I last played. Okay, cabin crew, decoupler. We got struts. Struts are basically like glue in this game. They just glue everything together. Okay, we have more advanced flight control. This reaction wheel is actually pretty important to stabilize things. So maybe we get that. Oh, batteries are also important too. And we can launch like satellites, so we don't have to launch crewed missions. We can just launch like robots out in space. I'm tempted to get the inline reaction wheel. It's most of our science, unfortunately, so we're not gonna be able to get much else at this point, but we can always do more science. All right, here we go. Okay, apparently it's saved without my my thruster there. So yeah, this inline reaction wheel is pretty big when it comes to stabilization. Usually for bigger, this guy's like really small. All right, never mind. It's not the one that I wanted. So you can do stuff like, yeah, radial decoupling or radial coupling. We don't have fuel lines, so you can get like fuel lines so you can connect fuel tanks together. You can, yeah, you can build pretty complex stuff. I'm trying to think about like what we want to do with this guy, because we didn't make it very far. We can just add more fuel and see what that does. It's pretty tall. Maybe we just like We just launch this bad boy. That's the fun in this game, is just testing, right? Again, I'm not a rocket scientist. I'll never pretend to be. And I've forgotten all of my previous rocket designs and stuff. So we'll do something like this, maybe. What is this? So aerodynamic overlay, okay. Again, there is trick about, like, you know, oh, you want your center of mass above this, you want your this above that, whatnot. Okay, naturally, this is the Mark IV. Let's launch. So this is a big boy. This is a big boy that might, you know, explode, which is, you know, half the fun, right? Turn on the stabilization before we tip over. Okay, good. We are stable. We'll turn up throttle a little bit so we don't flip again like we did last time. Try to get a little angle going. Okay, not too bad. Not too fast. But you always want to try to control your speed. You don't want to go too fast in the atmosphere. So we're about half the speed that I expected, and we're about half the fuel tank, so we'll be a little bit faster than I think we want using the solid fuel. That's okay. Of course, you want to, yeah, see, we're starting to get, you know, atmospheric resistance here, going about 450. Okay, there we go. Hopefully that doesn't fall right back onto the science center there. We'll slow things down because we can. Ooh, let's maintain position here. We'll try to go towards our I forget this is the actual name for this, our trajectory or whatever. We should try to get more angle though and slow down a little bit. We're going 530 meters per second, which is much too fast, but we're in much better fuel situation than we were last time. We can actually slow down a lot. So we can actually decelerate probably. Although we're pretty high up now. Try to get more angle. Make this a more efficient orbiting launch. Again, the goal is to try to get into orbit. Okay, we're I guess low, you know, high atmosphere. I forget what they, yeah, okay. So you have your atmosphere meter. Let's slow things down. Okay. Let's try not to lose a trajectory up. Let's take a quick glance of our situation here. Okay, expanding the trajectory with some height because we're losing a little bit of height. Let's probably speed things up. Ooh, I don't want to go that fast. Now that we're mostly out of the atmosphere, there's a little bit less resistance, so we can be a little more quick. Let's get out. Okay, we're expanding our trajectory around the planet. And the faster you go, the more you fall, and you just fall off the edge of the earth, the planet. That's how you get into orbit. We should have enough fuel, maybe. A little bit high of an orbit. We'll try to expand it. Here, let's go like horizontal here. All right, we're not gonna make it. We did too high. Too high. Okay, I was a little bit too worried about height. At the beginning, we could go much lower than this. But a nice like high altitude flight above the planet. We'll try to go a little more horizontal. Again, we could probably get more fuel too, because we were a little bit quick, so we can tack on some more liquid fuel. Let's decouple. Let's open this. Do more science. Eh, not really. Nope, not here. Oh, you know what we could do? Can we do one of these? Cannot disembark while off of Kerbin's. Okay, we need to upgrade our astronaut complex to do like spacewalks. Crew report's worth 0 because we've already been here essentially. What about the pressure? Okay, we have a new pressure reading. So there's different like tiers based on the atmosphere. Oh, here we go. Okay, this is how you recover, I guess. Up here, that little pop-up. We'll orient ourselves opposite to our current trajectory so that our ablator is facing the right way. Okay, I think that's all the science that we can do technically. Yep. All right, let's speed things up while we descend back. Okay, reorient ourselves. Nothing new. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, hopefully the ablators do their job here. We're descending pretty quickly. Yes, I know. I should probably just say don't do the show that again. The physics get a little wonky when you're in warp speed here. It's a nice little re-entry. See that meter is showing how much something is heating up. Okay, I think that was our engines down there, not us. That explosion. There we go. 12,000 feet. I have no idea where we are. It's pitch black. Hopefully we're not going to crash into a mountain. It looks like ocean. Okay, we're good. Can we do a temperature reading? No, nothing new, it looks like. Here, let's do a quick open here of the goo. Yeah, it's 1.6 science, not much. And no new pressure. No new crew report. Okay, you always got to make sure you do those checks, right? For science. Because again, there's like different zones, and if you're above a different like biome on the planet, if you're at a certain altitude, you get different science cues and stuff. Okay. In the water. Let's do a quick. Yeah, it's not worth much. Nope, nothing. Okay, see, little new temperature scan there, and a new crew report. All right, here okay, we found the recover vessel. So we'll recover the vessel now. Get that little bit of science and stuff. There you go, 22 science. So we have 45 science, which I think is exactly what we need to unlock something else here. Again, I don't know what... Okay, it looks like a bigger fuel tank. Maybe. I wonder if it says it's talking about fireworks. So it looks like these are fireworks. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, it has enough fireworks for a quick show, or you can set... Okay, that's pretty weird. Some fireworks. Structural fuselage. And again, you can build like you know, planes and stuff. But I'm more of a rocket kind of guy. Okay, there's more science stuff here that might help with our science. So maybe we invest in this. Seeing as I think we have the tools to continue to maybe get into orbit. Getting back down from orbit might be another question. But we should be able to add another fuel tank to this guy, right? Okay, we got a really tall ship here. Anything else we want to add? We got all that science, so let's add it. Again, this might add some weight. How heavy is this? 0.2 tons. So it's like a little science experiment thing that you do. And it's just for more science. Experiment storage unit. I don't think we need this. And then we have this. Communication, high gain antenna. We can put a battery so that we can actually communicate stuff instead of just keeping all the reports. I think that helps our comms relay. Close that. We'll just stick a battery in here at least. Where are we? Again, this can just go somewhere. Q, E. Okay, there we go. Just stick it there. Just a little battery, just in case. Alright, let's, so we added another fuel tank to this bad boy. It should be enough to get us... Let's try one more. Let's add 2 more. Again, it's very tall. You could, if it's too tall, we can also like do this radial. But then you have like multiple engines. Let's see. Max thrust 250. Okay, so like this engine's a little bit weaker than this big boy here. So you can add like 2, get more liquid fuel up in the atmosphere. We'll try this though, right? We'll see how this goes. We'll throttle up a little bit, so once we decouple to the liquid fuel, we're not completely just decelerating. Okay, see a much slower launch there because we have more mass. But that's exactly what we wanted. You don't want to like completely, you know, blow your load and go 500 meters per second in lower atmosphere. It's not very efficient. I think. I don't know. Sounds right. Okay, we are tilting a little bit more than expected. I'm losing control a little bit. It's fine. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're at 300, which is like I think the sweet spot. And I have it just set our throttle to a pretty good. You know, we're maintaining our speed a little bit, so I can even slow down a little bit. You don't really need to accelerate more than this at this point. Once we get up to like 50 or 60,000 meters, that's when you want to, you're free to accelerate because the atmospheric pressure is minimal. You get less air resistance. Again, I think, if I recall from my Scott Manley videos back in the day. Okay, we're starting to lean. We're starting to lean against our trajectory a little bit. Let's try to get higher. Now that we're in, again, upper atmosphere, we can speed up probably. We're probably going a little too fast still at this point, but I'm trying not to lose height here. Okay. We're nearly where we can, okay, there we go. We hit the orbit mode. So we're out of the thick atmospheric air. We can speed things up a little bit. Okay, we have half the fuel, so now we can go like more horizontal. Try to expand this line out around. Try not to be too low though. So I forget what the limit is. If it's like 75,000 meters is like a super low orbit. If you go much lower than that, you're risking like dipping into the atmosphere. Okay, let's of course, like I guess our science thing, there's like apo, your apo and your whatever the other one is, the opposite, your height, your high spot and your low spot in orbit. Of course, we don't have that information at this point because of our science situation. Wait, do we have enough fuel? Okay, we're closer. I don't know if we're gonna have enough fuel though to fully orbit. See, we're a little bit high. So once you get that like science thing, it tells you how high your orbit is. Oop, I'm going the opposite direction. We've somehow flipped. Let's flip back. Yeah, so another failed launch probably. We're not going to be able to enter orbit. We'll just burst our last bit of fuel here. All right, almost. We're getting closer. We'll conduct a materials survey here. Okay, this is pretty juicy for science. We can decouple this too, right? There we go. And again, I don't think we have anything new with these guys. The rest of our science situation here. But we'll take a quick gander now. Okay, crew report, no. We probably should have done a materials review. We can transmit, but it's like half the value. But there might be more science down at the surface. We'll do it. We'll be back up in space, you know. Restoring functionality requires scientists. Never mind. Okay. Apparently you need a scientist to reset that guy. So we'll just keep it. We'll bring it back to Kerbal. Let's just close this. Yep, let's speed things up. Just so we descend back to the planet. We're gonna have to lose our bearings there. Yep, I know. I forget to keep forgetting to turn that off. Okay, re-entry. Let's try to get the ablator more in the spice zone there. Ooh, it's getting hot. Okay. See, this meter is like nearly full. Something's getting really hot there. The ablator can only do so much. All right, there we go. Good job. Of course, we're on the dark side of the planet again. Now we can deploy this. Here, we might be able to do some... Oh, shoot. Uh-oh. I hit spacebar. And I think that means that, no, we're good. Okay. I thought that was... How do I get out of here? Resume flight. Reset experiment. Okay. Log temperature. Yes. Okay. We're trying to quickly do some science before we land. Log pressure data. No. Crew report. Keep that. Okay. We were going a little bit fast there. I think we've landed, so we're good. Let's do some more goo. Okay. So since we're in like a different spot on the planet, we get a little bit different science. Yeah. I think we did that, but can't be too safe. Review data. Okay. And we'll recover. So I thought I hit space and like deactivated the parachute, and Jebediah was just gonna fall at like 100 meters per second to the planet, but he was fine. Okay, we almost got 45 science from that. Just a little bit short, so I don't think we can unlock anything new. All right, how do we want to do this now? So I think the solid booster is actually pretty good. Like this setup is good. in terms of speed, but it's just not enough power to ultimately get us up to orbit, and definitely not enough to get us back. If we did a more efficient launch, we might be able to do it. Here, let me look at the so the tracking station. I think you can upgrade the tracking station. It might be under administration. I know there's got to be ways to. There's got to be ways to upgrade some stuff. Ah, okay, here we go. Let's invest in upgrading. Mission control. Let's upgrade the tracking station. Yeah, patched conics visible in map. There we go. So now I think when we launch something, we'll be able to see more information about the flight, which I like. Let's go back. So that'll help me make more efficient flights. So instead of this thruster, let's try to redesign this guy. Because I mean that fuel, this engine's pretty strong to carry this fuel, so I think we're good. Hey Grendel. Hi, new KSP player or returning? Returning after a very long time, so I would say not entirely new, but newish. I've forgotten most things. Like, I was showing, like, here, look, we'll take a quick gander. This has to be like years ago. But let's save this. Oops. All right. I was showing here. Like I have in this save game, which again must be like years old at this point. It's been so long since I picked this up. But like I have landed on Duna. You know, it's not a manned mission, but it's you know, we're here. So little probe. Screen is kind of blurry. Is the resolution on native? Oh, is it? Let's see. Texture quality half res. Okay, there we go. Main menu. Yeah, let's okay, let's quit back. But yeah, so I have landed on Duna at the very least. Main menu, settings. So I have it on. Oh, I mean, my monitor's 1440. The aliasing to. I guess I had on a half res. That might help. Terrain detail default. Shader on max. Where's that? Shader. Terrain shader quality. Terrain detail. Oh, this guy up here. Terrain detail. Oh, here. Sorry. Ultra. I should be able to handle that. I'm gonna turn terrain detail back to default though. Also, in general tab. Okay, let's apply this. Okay, UI is a little bit shrunk. I'm gonna up the UI. 150. There we go. Extended burn indicator. In general. two things. Advanced tweak. Advanced tweakables. Extended burn. Show extended burn indicator. Okay. Apply. Anything else? That's stuff I always need, so it might help you too. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. No, rest is okay. Okay, let's see how this looks then. I mean, the main menu already looks better. We were on this one, right? I think this one. Yep, no, okay, good. Thank you. Oh yeah, this looks more like a. I was like, I know KSP is a little bit old and like, you know, not the most polished in terms of graphics and whatnot, but this definitely looks better. Hopefully my PC can handle it. I know KSP can be a little demanding. Oh yeah, a lot of this stuff looks a lot clearer. So let's open up our Mark V. So I'm guessing you play this game quite a bit, maybe? Let's see. So I forget if we added what we wanted to this. If you want, I can give you a visual mod for nice clouds too if you have no problem with restarting the game. I'll take the mod, but then I'll probably load it up later. Let's see, what were we doing here though? I forget if we launched this one and it was too weak. Mark V. I think we need to tweak this a little bit further. Again, maybe we just go longer. But then we'll probably have to add a couple more boosters. Like we'll get, we don't want to add too much, right? But we can definitely add a little more liquid fuel. Oh, thank you. I appreciate your help though. And then I'll let's see, get it. We do have a decoupler. Again, this engine should be strong enough, I think. We've been like half throttle. And then we'll put something a little bit interesting at the bottom. Okay. Yeah, I'll take time to figure that out. Structural. No, it's what are we? It's the decoupler. Oh, we already have a decoupler. So let's get like a central booster. Because this guy's probably going to be a little too weak now, right? Tolerance pressure. How much? 820 fuel. How much fuel does this guy have? Solid fuel 820. How do we? There we go. So 2 of these guys, but these guys are pretty strong. 820. Oh, geez, these are really small. Oh, you okay? Yeah, thanks, Grendel. Getting confirmation from others that it looks better. Appreciate it a lot. Let's see. Solid fuel. So 2 of these equates to 1 of these. These are nearly as strong though. So I want to add too many. Like if we just add 2. You just add 2. That's not enough fuel. Unless we do stages of solid fuel. Or stages of liquid fuel. Again, it's been some time since I've figured out what you need to get this out in the space. Cause like, what if we did like this? This might be a little unconventional, right? It's probably just gonna add. Here. Well, again, this game's about experimentation, right? Oh, I want this. We don't have fuel lines. Fuel lines make it a lot easier to do some of this stuff. I want this, maybe something like this, because we'll be in upper atmosphere, so we don't need as much. So we'll have a restage. Big, tall. Again, I don't know if this is gonna work, but we gotta try, you know. Unable to launch. Oh, it's too big. It's too big for our launch pad, and we don't really have the cash to invest in a new launch pad. Again, we could try this again and do a more efficient orbit launch. I did add more solid fuel. Is this too tall? Yeah, it's too tall. Max 20. I'll have to take one of these off. Oh, I forgot these fins to maybe help a little bit. Again, I don't, these probably don't do too much. All right. Let's try for a more, really? Okay, apparently it is too tall. Let's throw away the science thing for now. Are you kidding me? We're still too heavy. Okay, we've reached the bounds of how heavy we can be too. So this is essentially back to the previous rocket design. We'll just try to launch it a little more efficiently, right? We'll try to control our orbit height and whatnot. Get a little bit of throttle here. SAS on. Let's just launch. Again, now we should be able to see a little bit, yeah, our apoapsis here. So we'll aim for like an apoapsis of like 80,000 meters, I think. Try to get a little angle going. Yeah, see, I still think, okay, now that we got rid of that science thing, we're going a little bit faster, I think. Hey, Adam Player. Good. Doing well. How about you? Okay. Okay, maintaining direction, keeping around 300 meters per second, I think is the trick. We'll try to continue to guide this down a little bit. Again, we don't want to go too fast in the thick atmosphere. Fine, thanks. What are you going for? Just, you know, it's been a long time since I've cracked open Kerbal Space Program, so we started a new career. Right now we're just trying to get into orbit type of situation. It's been a long time, so, you know, tips, tricks, more than welcome. All right, we're getting up there a little bit. Again, what's our apoapsis? So we'll keep an eye on this to make sure that it's climbing and approaching that 80,000 or so number. Trying to do an efficient orbit here. Lower left purple has the same. Oh, this guy. Ah, okay. We can do it from here. Thank you. We can actually stay in flight mode. Okay, we're in orbit. Well, not in orbit, but the little indicator converted to orbit. So we'll try to, again, okay, we're about halfway through our liquid fuel here. We'll continue to increase this altitude for the apoapsis, and then we're trying to get our periapsis to 80,000 as well, eventually. Probably gonna have to go a little bit higher. Get some more thrust to get higher as we, you know, if we go horizontal, that means we're pretty close to our apoapsis here. We'll try to get a little more height if we can. You don't have side decoupler, right? I do. I have it researched. We just haven't used it yet. So I could probably, yeah, make... Okay, here. Apoapsis is at 80,000. So we can shut off the engines for now. Once we get the apoapsis, we'll turn the engines back, or close to the apoapsis. Like here, we'll turn the engines back on and increase the periapsis. We're like a quarter of the way with fuel. Hey, Grandpops. How you doing? Good morning. Do I have the orbit mission? Yes. Orbit Kerbin right here. So we'll try to get into a position here a little bit more. I think we've done like all the science in low orbit. Yeah, pretty much. Good. Once you achieve first stable orbit, go back to mission control and take follow-up explore Kerbin mission before returning. Oh, okay. Okay, we are nearing the apoapsis. So we could probably start doing some of this to increase the periapsis here, while keeping the apoapsis pretty stable, right? Do you have Science Junior yet? Yes, but it was too tall for this rocket to have included. Okay, we're trying to get this. It's gonna be probably too not enough fuel to get. It's positive, but it's only 80,000 or 80 meters. We, again, not very efficient. We increased our apoapsis there, but we were kind of. Oh wait, no, never mind. Wait, what? Oh, okay, we did it. All right. They flipped because the apoapsis increased, or the periapsis increased to our apoapsis. Where this used to be where we were going, so we made it into orbit. Right? Yes, good. Okay, so we did it. I don't know if that no, because it's just early or high altitude. Okay. All right, we did it. We entered orbit. Not too bad. Didn't take us too long. So if we go back to Space Center, you said we can collect the rewards from that contract, I think, right? And then you said follow up, explore Kerbin. Is it mission control? Okay, explore Kerbin, this guy. What do we have to do? You left enough fuel in the tanks to return from what? No, we did not. We're completely out of fuel. How do you come back now? Yeah. He'll have to wait a long time until we get the materials to like grab him out of space. And we'll leave the junk up there. So yeah, probably not the not what we ultimately wanted to do. I probably, because again, what we could have done probably is once we hit 80,000, we could have burn some fuel. Heat, like I overburned a little bit, so we went up to 100,000 over here. Ideally, I want to left it at 80,000, and then we would have done a burn here to bring this back down to atmosphere. Yeah, you only need to unlock EVA. Yeah, exactly. And then we'll do a spacewalk into a new ship. I forget how you unlock EVA. Is it here. EVA surface samples. Kerbals can EVA. Kerbals on EVA. Yeah, okay. So it's only 75,000. So we'll keep it for now. We'll just have Jebediah out there orbiting Kerbin. It's not the end of the world. Okay, let's go back to this. Oh, let's actually, sorry. Do we have research and development stuff? 58. Okay, we can do some more stuff. So we have construction for like, yeah, struts will be nice. More advanced rocketry, but this doesn't seem very helpful. All right. All right, you guys give me a tip on what I should unlock next. I'm going to go on a quick break in the meantime. Just a few minutes. I will be right back. All right, coming back. Okay, yeah. My mission control is not, my tracking station is, but mission control is not. Should I upgrade that? We ran into issues with launching the rocket because the launch pad wasn't big enough. You left enough fuel in this. Okay, so it's just return. Okay, we can accept this, right? I have this one, but this one's actually pretty difficult. Specific altitude and speed. We can upgrade the launch pad for sure. A bigger rocket. Max parts supported 30? Oh wow, that's pretty limiting, right? Admin building? What does this do? Max commitment 3. Strategies. Do we have any strategies? Like what? Again, I barely do anything at that part of the game. Like the admin building. Let's go back to the VAB here. So we should be able to launch taller, bigger rockets. I think we need to... Oh, and I forgot that we have... Don't save. We unlocked more R&D stuff. Yeah, aviation. When do you get fuel lines? Because I know that those are pretty important, right? Yeah, these guys. Okay, you need to unlock both of these to get the fuel systems. Let's just do... Maybe we get the struts so we can build horizontally. All right, and then... All right, so the trick... Once you start going horizontal for fuel chance, you probably need R&D upgrade too. Okay. We'll get there. We'll get there. So this is just enough to get to orbit. It's not enough to... Where's the science? Cargo. Okay, so we had to give up adding this guy, right? And I realized that I probably didn't put the ablator on. Okay, it's fine. We left it up in space. It's fine. Hello? Okay, there we go. We should try to get more science and then try and... oh my gosh. Oh, okay. What's it called? This guy. Heat shield. This is a small one. Okay. We need the big one. Yep. Okay, there we go. So, I'm trying to think, like, if we wanted to add more liquid fuel, right? So we only have these like dinky little liquid fuel tanks. So we could do like a state booster or cheaper. Yeah, they're totally are cheaper. This big one's nice. Well, obviously that's not gonna work. So let's try to figure out how we want to design this guy, right? I mean, what we could do is just like totally blast something up into space and then with solid fuel and then have a little bit of liquid fuel as, oh my gosh, sorry, as maneuvering Booster for atmosphere and yeah, liquids for vacuum, exactly. So do something, maybe that, and then we'll do the swivel. So we'll cut back on the amount of liquid fuel that we're doing. That's a big decoupler. So we have this tall boy here, and then, or maybe we do So like, if we do like a second stage with one of these little guys, is that gonna help? I don't know. It's hard to tell. Should already have the radial decoupler. Yeah, we do. Where is that? Here. So like, I don't want to add too much thrust at the beginning though, right? So this would be like, I mean, I guess we could just like supersonic speed blast something into space. Let's see, what is the thrust? Max thrust 162, because these are really strong, right? Like we do something like ridiculous like this, right? Here. How do you, it's like, there's like a trick to getting these guys. Do you remember the hidden info panels on this, on the staging displays? The hidden info panels? No. I know that there's is that it tells you like how much thrust, fuel, like, you know, information like that. I know, 6 meters per second. Click on the blue areas or the big orange. Ah, okay. Okay. So thrust. Of course, we gotta orient these. Okay, these are big 2, little 1. So I forget what these mean. Again, it's been so long since I've played this. Like TWR. Burn for 42 seconds. Thrust is 500. ISPs. TWR. Thrust to weight ratio. That's what that stands for, right? So you want it above 1, but not like a crazy amount. So this should lift us. Then we can decouple. This should continue to lift us into space. I forget what ISP means. Right above the reset button? Oh, it opens all at once. Okay, thank you. ISP specific impulse, the higher, the more efficient. Okay. So, let's see. Like if I took these off, right? 175, 250. Okay, so that doesn't change depending on like your mass, it looks like. It's just the efficiency of the burn using the fuel. Let's see, do I have any cones? Cap these guys off. A little more aerodynamics. ISP is engine dependent. Okay, great. These guys need to be, did I add these guys? Oh, they're here. Okay. All right. Now we'll try this. Couple boosters. I want to move these guys down though, a little bit. So they're more in line, right? Oops, get these tacked on. Probably move them from this. Yeah, there we go. Appreciate the help, by the way. Rocket has grown this last hour. Yes. You can use the move tool. Move tool. Move tool. Ah. Ah. Thank you. There we go. Okay. And these are all things that I probably knew about way back when. Because I do have like 200 hours in this game. It's not like a super huge amount, but I've been a bit more of a ship crafter in my day. All right, let's give this guy a shot. How's your dog walk, Cinder? Let's we gotta double check the okay, flight check. We have a decoupler here. We have decoupler here with the science stuff. Comms, battery. Let's see. The staging. Let's not decouple first. So we'll have these launch, then decouple, then this guy turns on. We'll probably put these in the same stage, right? Okay, everything's in order. We'll add a little throttle. Well, actually, we could probably... Let's see how far we get up into space. Learning it by yourself takes a lot of time. Try and die. Yes. Experimentation. We're a little crooked, it looks like. We're a little crooked. I kind of want to fix that before we do a full launch. Let's, can we revert the flight? No, I don't. Yeah, we'll just revert because we just put it out there. It's not, I'm not like, you know, save scumming by doing that because these guys are not on the couplers correctly. Right. Whoops. Okay. Well, I just accidentally threw it. We can control Z. Very good. Get this out. This guy needs to be on the coupler a bit better. Here. Move tool. Can we move this back into spot? Okay, I think that works. All right, good. Let's fix the staging while we're here too. There, I think these just need to be, yeah, okay, good. Walk was good, sun was out, temperature was great, was only using a knitted sweater and my hiking pants. Nice. Will you go golfing today? Probably not. It is nice here today, but I think I'm too tired. Kind of want to just take it easy today. Maybe just sit outside. Is this? I think we're good. Let's launch it. But maybe next weekend. Definitely want to get out there. Of course, now we're in the, you know, midst of March, so we should be on the other side of winter for the most part. There's gonna be a couple more cold days, but okay, we got Valentina here in the crew cockpit. Let's go for it. Okay, there's a little bit of wiggle. Let's get some angle going. Okay, the middle one is off. We're starting a little bit of spin. Okay, we're going a little fast, I would say. It's alright though. Okay, these boosters are almost done. We're a lot of air resistance here, that's fine. The nav ball is a bit big. Can you scale the UI down? Sure. I'll do that after the flight here. Yeah, we're going pretty fast. Of course, we can't do the throttle on this guy. Oh, the purple one, right? Just want to double check. So okay, so we're nearly at our height because we're going so fast. So we can actually try to work against it a little bit. We're gonna go way too high. Ugh. Fighting the solid booster here. There we go. So now it's liquid fuel. It's decoupled but not turned on. So once we get now closer, because we shot ourselves way up high into space, we can yeah, we should have tons of fuel left now. Yeah, it turned a bit late, yeah. We were a little bit late on that turn. I'm used to a little more slower of a launch, but that with the solid boosters, we were definitely a little bit fast. We can change the UI here. Right? Somewhere. UI scale here. Let's turn it down to 110. I still want it because it does get pretty small at 100. Not UI. Is there a specific one for the nav ball? Oh, You can just get in the flight UI element section. Oh, okay. Sorry. Didn't finish your message there. Okay, let's turn the UI back up because some of these panels are a little bit small for me at least. Probably not 150. We can turn it up a little bit. App scale. Okay, here we go. Nav ball scale. I can turn that. Ooh, look at that. Let's see what this looks like. Okay, that looks pretty good to me. What about this guy up here? Oh, that's audio volume. I was like, why is nothing changing? Here we go. Altimeter. Yeah, the altimeter's a bit big for me. Okay, cool. That looks good. Nice. Thank you. So once we get closer to the apoapsis here, we'll turn the oh, okay. Pressing tab apparently cycles. How do we get back? Here we go. Oh dear. Ah. All right. Tracking station. I know how to get there from the tracking station. A little bit of loading time though. It's, which flight is this? The Mark 6. Let's go back. Okay, try not to press tab because I'm not necessarily sure how to get back. Wait. This is not the right thing. Switch to. Here we go. Okay, we're here. Is there any science that we can do? Refocus on your active vessel tilt. Okay. This is not the best science. We'll keep it and we'll reset it if we need to. Alright, how close are we? Okay, we could probably start our burn here. I think I need to activate the engine. Yes, okay, great. We'll do something like this. We'll maintain 122. Actually, we can probably lower that. Yeah, it's fine. We'll keep at it. Okay. Probably could have done more liquid fuel on this stage because, again, the boosters were pretty strong. We went pretty fast. But we should have enough to re-enter orbit here. Oop, X. Okay. Alright, we're in orbit here. Again, we're not going to be able to save Jebediah quite yet. Let's go around in this view a little bit. Some mountains on the horizon there. Watch the sunrise. Looks nice. This game always looks like, I don't know, very nice. It gave me a appreciation for space flight and images from space and whatnot. Alright, but we can We can do a burn, maybe back at the apoapsis and burn back to a lower periapsis. Let's open this. See what we got. Anything new? No. Okay. We've done most of this. Our contract is to just return back. Crew report? No. Let's speed things back up. Depends on if you want to land on the dark or light side. That's true. Maybe landing on the light side is a little more interesting. So we'll actually do a burn here then. We'll just so that'll lower our periapsis back into the atmosphere. We have a little more fuel, but we don't need it. We can probably just decouple, right? We'll decouple in the atmosphere, so we're not leaving. I guess it's gonna land back on Earth anyway, so we're not leaving space debris up. We're gonna crash it into a. Oh look, here's the space center, right? Maybe no, never mind. Somewhere here. Isn't this like a launch pad? Here, are we right on top? Yes, we were. Okay. Let's just. Okay, hold on. Yeah, not go too fast. Decouple above us. We'll close these. Oh shoot, yeah, you're right. We could have decelerated a little bit with that fuel instead of just relying solely on the re-entry, the ablator here. Also, what the is this? I must have built this weird because this like decoupling thing is still here. It should be fine though, right? Yeah, we're entering a pretty horizontal. I probably could have, yeah, like again, like you said, decelerated with that fuel a little bit. Yeah, I know. Okay, we can turn this off because I've seen it too many times. Oh, look. The moonrise. I like how it gets all quiet. You're in space and there's like this nice music, but then you re-enter and it's a little jarring how quiet it gets. Well, we'll turn SAS off, right? So we're actually okay. Never mind. We're gonna keep that back on. I see that we're drifting. We'll try to keep it towards our I forget what this is called. Again, the opposite of your direction. Retrograde. Yes, that's right. Retrograde. Prograde. Retrograde. Thank you. A lot of different flight and space terms. We do a crew report here? No. Thermometer? No. Open the cargo bay doors for more air brake. Ah, interesting. Let's take a look at the goo while we're here. Not much. Pressure? Ah, pressure. And oh, we can probably, yeah, that's good science. Let's close this because it looks like it's taking a lot of heat maybe. And let's try to get back to this retrograde marker. We'll be fine. Crew report? Nope. We'll be just fine. Looks like we might land over the desert here. Speed things up a tiny bit. I know the physics get a little bit wonky with the warp speed. Let's try to go back to retrograde a little bit. So like there's some cool features here, like looks like mountains on the horizon there. Anything on this ocean? Mountains back there. We got a big vast desert beneath us though. Okay, so we're successfully returning from orbit, which is nice. We'll complete that contract, get a little more money. We can do a new contract. See if we get to the moon or something this playthrough. Alright, good. Things are cooling down a little bit. Eventually we can deploy the chute. Let's take a look at more goo if we can. Nope. Nothing really there. Pressure data? Nope. And we have our research thing. Let's close this for we'll keep it open actually. Waiting for landing. Yeah. Zoom things up. Okay, we'll deploy the chutes. And those will pop when they can. We shouldn't be too heavy for them. Try it on the side so you can EVA. Ooh, yeah, good point. I think the hatch is here, so we should be landing on our side. We'll try to land horizontally. Resist, resist. Might be able to like tip it over too. Okay, more pressure data. Wait, did we I hope I didn't. Oh, I just reviewed. Okay, that's from space. Here, we'll do some rocking to try to get it. Come on. We'll try to land on one side. Oh, shoot. Oh, go. There we go. Perfect. And then we do an EVA. Oh, look at this. Let's do an EVA report. A little bit of science there. Good. Anything else that we can do from... Let's get back inside. Board. There we go. Do some more goo cert. Wait, yeah, okay. More goo research. I think the... Okay, review data on that. Let's log pressure data from here. We have a thermometer here, right? Log temperature, a little bit. Here in the desert. I already did goo, right? Okay, I think that's everything. Pressure, temperature, goo. Yep, thank you. I think we're good. Crew report. There we go, crew report. Yeah, for now, we'll be back. Let's recover. See how much science we got from that. 56.2, very good. Ah, Valentina, advanced to level 1. Great job. And I think, let's see. So R&D we can unlock. Just like the day-night Terminator, we'll be back. We'll be back. I'll be back. Okay. I'm tempted to do this because I know that the fuel systems is pretty important. Plus there's some big... Yeah, Skipper. Skipper's a big one. Right? So I'm tempted to get this advanced rocketry finished. And these ones we can't research. We need 90. Okay. Let's do we collect? Okay, I guess you don't collect research like the contracts. Explore the moon. Okay, the next one is the moon. So we'll give it a shot. Get a little injection of cash there. So, wait, hold on. Oops. What does this do? Astronaut complex upgrade for off-world EVA surface samples. Let's see. Kerbals can perform EVAs. I think we should upgrade this, right? There we go. We've already upgraded the launch pad. We've upgraded the tracking station. I mean, I don't want to accept. Again, these contracts are pretty tedious. If I find we're not desperate yet. A complete tourist travel itinerary. You need mission control upgrade anyway. Yeah. Oh, flight planning. Yeah, that is super helpful. You can actually, on your trajectory, like do little flight planning burns and stuff. And then you can, you know, how many seconds to burn and stuff like that. Yeah, that's true. Okay, good. I'm glad that you caught that. Okay, let's, which one was our last one? This guy. So we can definitely bring up, yeah, the extended burn indicator, yes. Okay, so we can definitely bring up more liquid fuel, right? Okay, and we have a slightly bigger. Twice as much fuel. But not as big, not as it's the same mass, equivalent. But it's not as tall. All right, we'll get rid of these guys. So we had 4, right? Or 3. So we can add 2. Do this guy. All right, let's take a look. Right. 42 seconds. Thrust to weight ratio is still 1.5. 4 initial booster, 1 intermediate, then liquids. Okay. So you want me to copy these to make 4, right? Do this. Something like that. Some big boy rockets. Thrust to weight is 2.14, so we can actually add a lot more liquid, right? This is 1.5 still though. Too heavy? Oh, yeah. We could do maybe a 3-piece. Oops. Yeah, too many parts. Oh yeah, too many parts. Let's see. Let's get rid of the science thing maybe. I know it's valuable, but some of these might be one-way missions for now. Where was that? Heat shield. Yep. Here we go. We could probably... We have a lot of goo canisters too. Maybe just bring 2. Maybe a couple pressures. Just be a little more smart with our amount of materials that we have. How do we... Okay, there we go. Come on, stick inside. Ah. Hello? Snap. Okay, we'll put it on the roof here if that's what it wants to do. Whatever. I'd rather go with 2 Mark 1 pods, a scientist, and a pilot. Scientists can reset goo. Oh, okay. Oh. Alright, let's, that's interesting. Maybe we put, so you want the science junior guy back on. We can minimize the goo. And we'll also, I guess we can comms pressure, right? Although these, ugh. All right, for some reason now it's letting me put them in here at least. We'll put one goo. We can comms out the data. We have a comm reader thing. Maybe we'll do one thermometer. Only once is ever needed if you always collect the data and store it in the pods. Ew. Oh, really? Okay, so you want 2 of these. You just shove it down at the bottom. Come on. Looks a little funny, but it'll work, right? Get rid of this goo can. What is going on here? There's something weird happening with this heat shield, right? Or we'll get a new one of these. Decoupling. There we go. Still too many parts, right? 31. We have one more. Maybe the doesn't really matter where you put it, as like whatever works for you. Okay. Works for me. Yeah, maybe. Okay, one of these guys, right? How do you? There we go. Wait, what? There we go. All right, now we have the parts. Right? Four boosters. How do we, wait, hold on, let's see. Let me save this. Temperature is still outside. Oh. Here. So only once. Store it in the pot. So like, in here is best, right? Is that what you're saying? Put everything in there. And mystery is not centered might cause minuscule deviations. Okay, hold on. Let's see. We'll put this on the roof of this guy. Can we click? Is there a way to let's see. Let's move. Okay, looks like it snapped to center. Yep, okay, good. Perfect. This battery's probably a little bit misaligned too. Oops. Oop, come on. There we go. There we go. Okay. Cool. Cool. All right. So, let's hold on. Let's take a quick gander at. So the vehicle. Oh, okay. We need a lot of money. Okay. What range does that have? The Communitron. Let's see. It has a range of. Oops. Where is that? Here, okay. The 16 has a range of range. Right mouse button. Okay, thanks. Range. L1. Ah, this? Did you upgrade to L2? L1, L2. Oh, so try, yeah, we should have, here, let's see. So, yeah, so tracking station, we are at level 2. So that means that we've increased the comms range, right? Oh, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. So, yeah, so our comms should be upgraded, right? So we should have greater 31.6 million meters. I'm assuming that's what it is, instead of 500,000. Moon is at 11.4. Okay, so we should be able to comms with that. Okay, good. Thank you. Thanks, let me solve them. Appreciate it. Oh, a little corn emoji, pop friend. There you go. Did you know that corn can grow over 12 feet tall? Talk about amazing heights. Better buckle up. It's gonna be a corny ride. Hell yeah. The follow bot has a, it reads off like an AI generated corn fact pun, but it loves to just talk about how tall it can grow. I feel like every single time it's about how tall it can grow. So it's not super creative, but gets the job done. But thanks for the follow. How's your morning going? Or afternoon, I don't know. Because you have a pilot, you don't have any problems anyway. It's good for you. It's only if you want to transfer data. Okay. Speaking about crew, right? You want to put a scientist in here, right? Bob Kerman with Valentina. So he should be able to help us reset the science experiments. Okay. Okay. What do we think? Think we're good? I mean, we're limited by parts, right? Yep, engineers could use EVA construction, but that's not needed now, hopefully. Yeah, hopefully that's not needed. So the idea with this this launch, right? If we are trying to go to the moon, let's go. Let's go to the launch. You have one little problem. Okay. Tell me what that little problem is. Tell me what that little problem is. Shoots ain't hold this reentry module. Really? Maybe we just don't come back. That's a solution, right? Are we trying to come back, or we... This probably won't get us to the moon, will it? We're still a little bit baby mode maybe for the moon. I don't know. It could, yeah. So if we like time the launch right, fuel is plenty. Oh, okay, cool. Forget which way is this going. So it's going this way. I forget. There's there's like more efficient times to like launch things, right? Tilde. There we go. Just aim for the APO of not more than 75. Okay. Yeah, we'll try not to overburn. And yeah, we'll just maybe land them on the moon and actually, a lander might be hard. Uh, Designate it a space station, then you can leave them up there as long as the science takes. Yeah. I mean that's usually how I play that game is I just abandon Kerbals and then pick them up later when I need to. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. Okay, we gotta make sure that our staging is correct though. Yeah, that's good. That's good. The only thing is if we're going to the moon, our task is to fly by. Okay, it's just to fly by, so we're not landing because we don't have landing gear or anything like that either. So we'll fly by. You can park them in low Kerbin orbit and return, but that's somewhat difficult to do. Needs some aero brakes. Yeah. Yeah, we don't have like RCS and stuff quite yet. Oh, we have these flight controls now. You can actually go towards prograde, retrograde. All right, let's again, let's just launch it, see what we do. Again, we're just trying to fly by it, right? Oop. Actually, we have this little dinky fuel thing. We can replace it with a bigger one, right? You could instead get rid of 2 radial decouplers. Oh, and just put 2, like, attach 2 big boosters. Here, let's maybe go back to the yeah, okay. Let's do that actually. Space Center. Ooh, I meant to revert flight. Here, let's go back. Then you can add 2 chutes. Okay, and then we could bring them back. And crash right back into Kerbal. Let's revert flight to vehicle assembly. I mean, I guess recovering does the same thing, right? All right. What we can do, what you're saying is we can get rid of 2 radial decouplers and put these guys on and then, oops, sorry. And then stack them like this. That looks pretty wild. Oops. Let's try to line these up. Okay, and that's all on a single plane. I see you have nose cones. Oh, nose cones too. We could probably 4 useless parts. Are they completely useless? Okay. So that might help. And should I tack on the bigger fuel thing here? Or do you think that's not necessary? This guy, because we had a smaller fuel tank. So that'll give us more fuel with fewer parts. So how many parts do we have now? 24. Okay, we have tons of fuel parts to spare. So we can get rid of this guy, right? And then where's the here? Do I need the drug chutes? The 2 blue chutes. Okay, thanks. 2 blue chutes. 1 drug chute. Okay. All right, let's put these guys and then 1 of these, you said. Does that work? Looks a little funky, but you know, putting this guy on top can move him into a better position there. There we go. Top nose cones can still be okay. Do I still need the drug chute or just this guy is good? Tolerance 12. half the size of the radial 12, Mark 25, Mark 16. Drogue might not be needed, but depends on your re-entry angle. Yeah, we'll risk it. We'll risk it. Here, can we shove anything else on? So let's take a look. Why is this all 0? What happened? There we go. For some reason that was like disconnected or something. Thrust to weight 2, 1.37, 1.5. So this stage is still a little bit weak, but it's higher. It'll be higher up in the atmosphere. That's fine. Should be good, right? We'll give it a shot. Give it a shot. You want a flag? No. Does this actually add to your parts? It does. Wow. Okay. All right. Let's launch this. Enough building. Let's launch. Let's try. Make sure your APO. Yes. We'll try to keep a little more awareness on the our high and low points there. All right. Let's double check the staging. Can never be too sure. So these are all going to launch or light. And then we have this. Once they decouple, we decouple to the liquid fuel. Hopefully once we're in space. All right, let's go. We have 4 big boosters. They're all kind of like wedging us towards the center, which is probably fine. Likely they don't break. We'll try to start tilting a little bit. Wait. Oh no, I forgot my scientist. I thought I put him in there. Uh-oh. We have no scientist on this ship. Maybe we reset. Fuel always resets? Okay, that exploded right underneath us. Let's open this up. Okay, yeah, we gotta turn to the moon and beyond. Yeah, see, did you know that corn can grow up to 12 feet tall? You need, yeah, let's revert. Let's revert to vehicle assembly and we'll put the scientist back in there. Yeah, never mind, turn back for the scientist. Where are we? Crew. Here we go. Bob, you're back in. Good. Okay. Save. Launch. So, okay. Again, we're going high and fast. So I'll try to get more turn early, I think. Bob on the launch pad, dude, you forgot. Yeah. He's just watching the rocket go up and he's like, wow, that's beautiful. Wait a second. I was supposed to be on that thing. Let's go. Okay, try not to topple over here. Is science more valuable too with like a scientist? See, like we have this science. We can, so if we do this, let's just preserve that. We should be able to reset it, send it and reset it. Okay, we're going pretty quick. On launch, immediately turn. Okay, we're trying. Okay. Turn 60, you said? 60? Now 40. Okay, we're trying. Now 30. Okay, we're a little bit behind. I'm cranking this thing. Now 20. Yeah, our apoapsis is a little bit high. I like this though. I like this this flight help. Yeah, so we got a little bit high there. So we'll wait for these to go. So maybe fudge the launch a little bit just because of our angle there. A little bit high. I mean, it's not too high, right? Not too bad, right? We could have got more lateral though. Okay, it's a bit dark. No crew report. Can we open this up? I think I've done all the goo and pressure stuff, but it's always worth checking, right? Yeah, there's not much there. That's a battery. Can't see. We don't have lights yet, so it's a bit dark in space. Dark and cold. I think I put... Let's still try. Yes. We will always still try. There's no giving up. So we can... Is the idea that you send this and then reset it with the scientist? Ooh, can we... Ooh. I'm busy looking at all this stuff. We should probably start burning soon, right? No sending, store and pod. Wait, why is there... There we go. Okay, we're a little bit past where I wanted to burn. I was trying to figure out why we weren't. Okay. We'll try. It's probably not. Don't point in the brown. Oh, sorry. But I thought if you do this, then you're not increasing the... Oops, shoot. Sorry. Whoops. My bad. My bad. Okay, I see. I see what's going on. Okay, we're almost there. Yeah, it's even... Ah. Okay, hold on. Watch parry, yes. So if I wanted to increase it from here, I have to do it without increasing the... I mean, I guess we could use this, right? We can still use... I need to get up. So, yeah, blue center, right? Like this here. Yeah. And not enough fuel for moon now. Yeah, unfortunately, probably not. Probably what's the atmosphere like? When do you start hitting resistance from the atmosphere? What altitude? But we also have the ability to do this, right? Oops. Here. Close that. 69, nice, yeah. Here, so if like, so this will tell us how much we need to burn, right? And we should be able to read that from one of these, right? Next time, let's try turning faster. Yeah, immediately launch, turn the rocket towards 0 east. Okay. Yeah, we'll try that. So again, this is telling us how much we need to burn, right? Is there anything that says that in our ship, like how much burn we have left? Oh, 60. I was gonna say 0 is pretty aggressive, but I'm all for it. Because like we have a at periapsis, we have a moon encounter. 729. We need 851. Is that, am I reading that right? Yeah, let's see if we get 850. Yeah, no, we don't have enough. We definitely wouldn't have enough to get back. So essentially we need like 850 to get back, to get a flyby, and then a little bit more to get back. If I'm reading everything correctly, right? Otherwise we'll revert back, and that's why the 75 km is essential. The lower the Kerbin orbit, the easier it is to get. Yeah, because you spend less fuel actually getting into a higher orbit. All right, let's revert the flight. I mean, we could do the whole re-entry thing, but I just wanna try to get to some moon flyby. Ah, it's too late. I would try. We could try landing. We could have done the science and stuff, but I think in the interest of time, we'll boost up. We'll try it again. All right, let's go. For testing purposes, the whole setup would actually survive. Oh, I see. I guess that's a valid point. Is we don't know if this setup will come back. Okay, Bob is with us, so we're good there. Okay, let's so we're gonna immediately start to turn to 60 here. Yeah, that would be pretty embarrassing, but that's learning all the same. Okay, I'm turning hard to 60. Let's try not to lose control. We'll feather it down. All right, 60. Watch APO setting. Yes, thank you. At APO 50, turn almost horizontal. I see. Okay. Oh, that was a little bit close. Okay, we're gonna keep working down because we're about halfway. $31. 34. We're still tilting. Don't go down too fast. Okay, this is too fast. 41. Okay. It's probably maybe a little too down. We're still in a bit of air resistance here, right? Here, I'm gonna take a quick. It's okay. Okay. So let's try to get, because we're almost at 75, right? That's our target. We should have been more horizontal at this point, right? Let's try to. Yeah, we're still a little bit too high. Stop now. Okay, stopping. Oh yes, because then we could burn here. All right, still a little bit too high. I appreciate the direction though. We'll get the hang of it. Okay, so we speed up closer to the the peak here. You watched April Rising but didn't stop. Why? I was distracted, okay? Yeah, we totally should have stopped at 75. That's my bad. We can always try again. It's fine. So we have 15,000. So hold on, let's see. So like you could do burn here, right? What if we get lucky and just like 15? We have plenty, right? Look at this. If we do this burn, we can do the flyby and then we crash right back into Kerbin. With 1100, we have 1500 left, right? First make sure parry is stable. You think? I think we could just burn it, right? Alright, we gotta start this burn. Here, we're already at past the apoapsis, so we gotta do a burn. I think we got it, right? And we'll slow down because we're approaching from the outside. We'll slow down, and we don't even have to burn to get back. If I'm reading this correctly, it's probably. Of course, we passed by a little bit. There we go. Ooh. We'll slow. Okay, looks like we might be crashing. No, we're using the moon to speed. Okay, I messed up a little bit. Hold on. Gotta do a little throttle. Not the most efficient, but okay. It works. We're gonna get back. I think there we go. My issue with this is you now have to wait longer than needed. Yeah, because we're not. Wait. Hold on, let's check our actual trajectory because there's too many lines for me. Come on. So what do you mean? Do we? Yeah. Not sure what you mean by, did you not see the red X button on the nav ball by the side? Oh, is there one? So like if I... Oh, okay. So I know how to do it here, but is there one down here in the nav ball? Sorry, the red X on the nav ball is second. Oh, this guy here. Okay, gotcha. That's a lot easier to click than trying to get there. Thank you. The red X on the left side is the third. This guy here. Okay. At least this one's pretty easy to click on. I do find that trying to click on that is a little bit challenging, so thank you. See, now we can, you know, obviously we have 400 left. If we did like a retrograde burn here, we could orbit the moon, but obviously there's no way of getting back. Well, actually we probably could, right? We did this. We did like a really wide orbit let's just while I'm thinking. Right, yeah. If we do the, because it's just for a flyby. We could pick up the other contract though for orbit in the same flight, maybe. Okay, and then the orbit would happen over here. You won't reach moon in this orbit. It will take at least one more round. Oh, I see. Wait, are you sure? Because look, watch. Oh yeah, you're right. Wait, really? Yeah, one. Oh. Wait. 3 days. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. You're correct. Luckily there's warp speed, right? Not the most efficient, but of course, like, we're not burning any fuel, so we're just kind of hanging out. So did we get this contract? Yes, we did. Okay, so if we go back, right? That's what I meant by make the sure the parry is stable first, just going around. It might end in this situation. Yeah. Because if we get a stable orbit, then we can decide where we want to do the burn and make it, you know, a quicker flight. Let's see. Okay. I want to do the contracts. Mission control. Explore Kerbin. You need to perform a spacewalk in orbit above Kerbin. Let's try to keep. Okay, we might be able to do this with the. What's his face that's out there, right? Temperature surveys, conduct a focused observation. Quicker also may be more efficient. Also, you have more time for adjustments aiming for specific zones. Yes, we did kind of like the just burn and hope that we have an encounter with the moon, which is obviously not the ideal, but we got a little bit lucky with the timing. Okay, let's go back. Oh, let's see. So if we have this guy, right? I think you have to go back because he doesn't have the. Okay, let's see. We have Jebediah here. Yeah, I think the trick is that you have to go back to wait, hold on, let's see. Oh, we did it. Right? Yes, okay, good. Get back in there. So I'm glad we left him out, right? We'll go back to the Space Center. So we completed that contract now. Okay, we have tons of cash. It's another exploit. We need to test our rendezvous capabilities. Park 2 vessels next to each other in Kerbin. What could possibly go wrong? Ugh, okay. You don't need to switch to Space Center all the time? Oh. Let's see. I guess we'll accept that. Fortunately, I thought our moon rendezvous would, yeah, if it's just for switching vessels. Because you can just, like, M and switch to. So we can park this guy in moon orbit, right? We add a maneuver, do a little tiny burn. So 200, that's like half. But that should be, oh, looks like we're Looks like it's a one-time orbit. There we go. And then if you add another burn at the apoapsis. Okay, that's a pretty wonky orbit there. How much is this burn? Does it show maneuver? Okay, maneuver 3. Hold on. Too many maneuvers. Okay, that's maneuver 1. I just want to park him in orbit, because if we get a contract for an orbit, the moon, we can check that off. Instead of flying him by, bringing him back, doing a second launch. You know? Does that make sense? Because we have the fuel to probably put it in orbit and then bring it back, right? You have no other pilots if you do that? Oh. That's also a valid point. Because we didn't bring Jebediah back. Plus, yeah. All right. That does change the situation. I mean, technically we're in. Let's see if we can do some science while we're out here then. 50 science. We'll keep that, right? Oh yeah, that's right. Most contracts will say needs to be built after accepting contract. Oh, okay. Good tips, good tips. We'll take the goo. We'll take the temperature reading. Okay, we'll take the pressure reading too. We'll take a crew report. Do we want to EVA our scientist? Okay, he's tilting the rocket a little bit. That's fine. Put that. Get back inside. I think that's all the science that we can do. EVA with scientists collect data, store in capsule. Okay, yes, I forgot about that. Thank you. EVA. He does have a, what's it called? His little jetpack thing, right? Oh, Jesus Christ. Uh-oh. Okay, RCS. Okay, RCS on. If I remember how to control this stuff. Control, shift. Probably could have made the ship a little more vertical to do all this stuff. So what am I doing? Collect data. Removing the experiment data will render this module inoperable. Restoring functionality will require a scientist. Okay, don't show this again because we have a scientist, right? And then we can restore. There we go, perfect. And I can do this with the goo too, right? Hopefully this is close enough for him. Collect data. Restore. Okay, great job there. Let's take data. I think the oh shit. Slow down, buddy. Q&E. Okay, there we go. Where's his fuel? How much fuel do we have? Okay, we have plenty. You are a brave little Kerbal guy. This is stressing me out for sure. Okay, let's try not to crash. Take data. Okay, all of that is taken. Helmet lights? Do we have? Oh, not R. L? F? All right, we're going back. Anyways. Upper display. Lamp symbol. Lamp symbol. Sorry, I'm not. upper middle display right side. Ah, okay, there we go. That makes a lot of sense. Oh, that's much better. Thank you. Let's grab and let's board. I think we got everything, right? We'll just close this. All right, let's get these guys back then. So if we do, okay, yeah, we'll fly by the moon, and our periaps is at 51. We can shorten that a little bit with the fuel that we have left. We'll bring these guys home. Okay, good. Okay, well, slow down. You can redo the science stuff if there's still something to get in other parts. Yeah, like, but we already have this, right? So it's not going to be worth anything. So we'll have to, like, high Kerbal orbit probably, right? Is that what you're talking about? Okay, let's keep going here. Yeah, I don't know if, yeah. I think I did everything in the moon atmosphere, or not atmosphere, the influence or whatever. Okay, so okay, we're flying this way, so let's do like a little retrograde burn to get our periapsis a little bit lower, right? What's the ideal re-entry if we were to burn here? Is it just like while you're maybe answering that question, I can do high. Yeah, look. Okay, here we go. 37. Okay, thank you. There's always a number, right? I think this is all new because it's, yeah, high space above Kerbal. And should we do another spacewalk to collect this, or is it not really that necessary? Do we already do this? Okay. You could go lower, but science juniors are like divas. Oh, okay. So we'll keep the science junior a little safe there, especially with our parachute setup. So if we do another spacewalk with Bob, right? Will that, we could reset everything again, collect everything and reset everything again. So if we like land somewhere on Kerbal, that's a little more interesting. We can do more signs. Sure. Okay. Okay. Bear with me while I do that then. It's EVA. Okay. Can we turn on Valentina? We're spinning a little bit. Let's see. How do I get to not Bob? No. That's what he's there for. And shoot, what happened? Okay, we're floating. I mean, technically, this is just as vertical in space as anywhere else. Of course. Okay, let's how do I turn on this? There we go. It's good enough. Press the brackets. Oh, the brackets. Ah, okay, there we go. Thank you. I would have never pressed the bracket key, to be fair. Okay, let's collect the data, restore it. Again, in space, this is just as vertical as anything else in terms of orientation. We will collect the data from the goo. All items stored. Okay, let's store. Take data. Can we get, can't quite reach this. Let's go. Come on. Take data. There we go. Let's get them back inside. Oh, lamp. Sorry. Yes. There's no hotkey for the lamp. F grab. Keyboard. Okay. All right. So 30, you said 37. So if we do like a retrograde. Might be, I don't know, I always use the lamp. Okay. We're orient ourselves to retrograde a little bit. Okay, we're already at, okay, Bob must have pushed it around a little bit so that we're at 30, 34. All right, that's even more efficient. To have Bob use his RCS to push it around a little bit, I guess. Let's take a quick, just like glance around. So we passed by the moon, there it is. We did a quick little flyby. We're falling back to Kerbin here. Let's try to maintain retrograde too, so we can do like a additional little burn to slow us down once we're in the atmosphere, right? Okay, we're coming back down at like a little bit of an angle. Here, let's just catch up with the orientation there. It's amazing how like big things can look so small in space. Of course, we're probably landing on the dark side, I think. Yeah, it's going to be a very interesting dark land. Yeah, we don't have lights here. Yeah, which Kerbin with the 850 meters per second more than you left? You started at 229 plus 850, so you have to lose 850 meters. Oh, I see. Yeah. So we're coming in a little hot, is what you're saying. Yeah, we don't have that. We don't have that in the tanks. That's where you have to slow down by air brakes. Okay, gotcha. So when's the best time to do this? Like burn up our last little bit of fuel. Should we get closer to? You could use the jet fuel. It stabilizes your rocket. Like we could do this now, right? I would use the jet fuel. Yeah. Hi, what are you trying to do? Trying to fly around. You know, enjoy ourselves. So you're saying now is good, Grendel? Wait till you're on 51. Okay, and then burn the rest. Okay, got it. 51. So that'll be back in orbit technically. Or not orbit, in atmosphere. 51. See, these are all numbers that I probably had saved in my head way back when. Getting a little hot. Okay, let's do this now. Slow us down a little bit. Not much, but and then we'll try to pop that off out of our way. Try not to crash into it. Ooh, something's heating up. Oh shit. Okay. Uh-oh. We're dead. A little too fast there, apparently. What was his name? Bob? That's why I wanted you to test the reentry first. Yeah, good point. Okay, Bob with all that science is will perish. Valentina here might survive. Poor Bob. Here, we can bracket over to Bob. Yep. You can still save him? How? Ah. Valentina, you gotta do your own thing while you're out here. Okay, we're anything a little sideways with Valentina. Switch to EVA with him. Oh, he has a personal shoot. That's right. Okay. He's still 20,000. Okay, we're gonna have to. Okay, good. This will be a little bit of juggling. Of course, we lost all of our science experiments. But I mean, Bob has them, right? So we gotta save Bob. Activate the chutes on the base capsule, then switch. If we activate the chutes now, do they just tear? Or is this, because they're red? Okay, yellow, there we go. And then can we EVA now and parachute? How do you parachute with EVA? Ah. P when you fly? P. 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 Oh, let's collect an EVA report while we're here. Below 5,000, okay. Okay, Valentina. Oh, that's the cargo. Okay, good. Use R. Oh, we can use some RCS thrust. R then P again. R again, then P again. Okay. Once we're at 5,000. Okay, we're gonna keep that on. He's not working. Right click the chute. This is cargo part. Oh, cargo part. What is this? P again. It took out. There's his helmet. Oh shoot. P. Space. Q. Oh, Bob. All right, he died. Rip in peace, Bob. We couldn't figure out how to open your chute. Here, let's for educational purposes. EVA chute and KSP. You need to open their PAW. Select deploy. Oh my god. The P key will activate, or you can right click on the Kerbal. Yeah, none of that worked. I was pressing P like a madman, trust me. Poor Bob. Well, that stinks. Well, technically it's my time to sign off anyways, so bit of an issue at the last flight there, but no, we'll see. Maybe it was a bug. Yeah, maybe it was a bug. Here, what I'm gonna do then, Because we couldn't save Bob. I felt like that was a bug because we should have deployed his chute, right? Here, we'll try again with the Valentina here. So, like, personal parachute. Like, it's here. Deploy chutes down here. There we go. Woo! All right. So apparently it was down here. I was panicking too much to read the full list. Normally it is P, but well, maybe we accidentally like deployed it. Yeah. Oh well. Valentina made it home, but in Bob's memory, we'll what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna once we land, I guess we'll revert the flight. The unintentional separation might have caused the parachute bug. I don't know. Yeah, it could have been. Could have been a whole host of things. We'll land. We got. Oh, okay. Luckily they're resilient. We kind of came in hot. Kind of hard with the depth for perception of just like a big green field. But she made it. She's fine. She's fine. All right. All right. I am gonna go though. I appreciate Grendel all the tips and stuff. I do. Fortunately, we didn't save Bob, and Jebediah is still up in space. The altimeter could help if you switch to it. Yeah, it's hard to tell over land if we're Oh, the altimeter. Where's that? Oh, I guess this here. Wait, where is that? Ah, here. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that would have helped. I didn't even know this was a feature. Again, I appreciate all your tips that you've given me. It's been extremely helpful. So we'll do we have to here, we'll go back to space station. Oh, I probably should have just switched. Install the mod. You really want me to have the clouds, right? Here, can we go? Oh no, did our main ship, our main thing didn't even make it? I don't see it. Oh well. Okay, apparently luckily we EVA'd out of the main pod because it doesn't look like the other piece made it. They look dope AF, I'm sure. Yeah, I'll install the mod and do that. We'll maybe play this again. This is kind of intended to be a one-off, but we might pick it up again. Again, Grundle, I appreciate all the help here. It was fun trying to get back out into Kerbal Space Program. It's been, like I said, many years since I've really played this. But I appreciate the help and everything, and yeah, I will, let's see. I will see you guys later. Hope you have a good Sunday. Hope you have a good week. Everything. Have a good rest of your day, Grendel. Thank you very much. And yeah, all right. See you around. Bye.